Hello guys, this is Vysh. So Monday we'll discuss history questions and this is episode number 78. Please see to it that you watch all the previous episodes. It's going to change your life and the approach in which you are going to see UPSC. 2023, the economic survey, budget, form filling, everything is done. So it's time to join test series if you require, and if you're serious, please WhatsApp us and contact us to get that. Okay. And if you're 2024-25 students also, I recommend you to watch all these videos where we explain OTR registration, the live filling of the form, OBC. What happens is coaching institute don't teach you all these things, and next year when February comes, okay, after all your hard work of this much learning of test series and everything, suddenly when the form comes, you panic, you don't know what to do, and you waste many days on that. Okay, that will affect your revision, and that is going to affect your marks as well. So please see to it that you are a aspirant who knows all these basics, and foundation is the thing which you have to start first. For that, WhatsApp me. All our teachers are teaching for free every single day, and I'll give you access to all these videos and all these things, how to do it, by contacting me on WhatsApp. So first question for today, history. Which of the following words were used for India by Nehru in the objective resolution? Okay, so from objective resolution only, we have made the preamble. So that thing, okay, inside that, which of the following words were used for India by Nehru in the objective resolution? Socialist, democratic, sovereign, independent republic. Okay, so these things, if you know the preamble, all these things may be there. But in the objective resolution, that is a source from which we took the preamble, whether that have all these words 1 2 3 5 1 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 1 2 4. Okay, so if you know at least one was not present, or maybe one is like obviously Nehru will be using that, then with that options and all you can eliminate something and you can come to the answer. So this is like the type of questions which every year UPSC is asking, and the exam hall, even the students who did all the hard work for years, they are not able to solve it. Okay, because you didn't read the basic NCERT. This is an NCERT question. Okay, in NCERT Polity and History you will find it. So that is the thing which I tell. Please don't go behind these coaching magazines, toppers notes and all these unwanted junks which they do, this gist and compilation. That only if you trust them, take them. Simply because your friend is buying, please don't buy. NCERT, if you read, you can solve half of the questions in prelims. Okay, so here the answer will be C, 3, 4, 5. So socialist and democratic was not there in the objective resolution. So this one, most of the people make it wrong because they first what they do is they'll think like, okay, Nehru is close to Russia, socialism should be there. So first you will see, okay, one is needed. So this is the one you actually first eliminate. But that is actually the correct answer. Okay, so this happens with most of the people now also. Maybe if you have tried it, I think some of you at least would have tried that. That is a wrong approach. Please don't do your knowledge into that. Do what you have studied from the books, okay, not your guesswork. So if you see, democratic is not used, socialist is not used. Okay, so first I'll tell socialist. Jawaharlal Nehru does not use the term socialist in the objective resolution. The reason, he told, well, I stand for socialism and I hope India will stand for socialism and that India will go towards the constitution of a socialistic state, and I do believe the whole world will have to go that way. Meaning he believes in all these things in future, but as of now, I don't want to put it in the objective resolution. In the initial preamble also, you should know what words were there and what words were later Indira Gandhi added. So that also you should go and find out. Now, democratic, he has told this many things. A republic may not be a democratic, but the whole of our past is witness to this fact that we stand for democratic institutions. Okay, meaning we are already democratic and all. We don't need to specifically tell that. That's what he told. Obviously, we are aiming at democracy and nothing less than a democracy. What form of democracy, what shape it might take is another matter. The democracies of the present day, many of them in Europe and elsewhere, have played a greater part in the world's progress. Yet, it may be doubtful if those democracies may not have to change their shape somewhat before long if they have to remain completely democratic. So he, with all this whatever he felt, he kept on comparing with world nations and all these things and all, and told like democracy can help, we have to improve upon it, we are anyway in the past a democracy, that kind of thing. So if you want, you can read this full story. Sometimes UPSC, what they'll do is they'll give this kind of passages in CSAT and all. Okay, so it will be something very original only. This UPSC is not making it up. So for that time, okay, like what is the best possible conclusion of this paragraph? What does Jawaharlal Nehru imply by this? Like that, they'll give some 4 things. That time you'll get confused. So for that reason, at least pause this and read. Okay, because same thing round and round he will tell that basically we are democracy, but we don't want to mention that democracy in here. Okay, because we have world examples and all these things. And republic is more a better word suiting than democracy. That's what he is trying to tell. Okay, so that you can go through it. Now question number 2. Ganeshwar Jodhpura culture was popular for clothing, drainage system, lost wax technique, copper wealth. This also is there in your NCERT. I remember teaching this because free lectures are already there on our channel. So this The answer for this will be, this is like you know or you don't know. Okay, simply don't waste time. If you don't know, just wait for me to tell the answer. Answer is D, copper wealth. There is evidence in the Khetri area for what archaeologists call the Ganeshwar Jodhpura culture, with its distinctive non-Harappan pottery and an unusual wealth of copper objects. It is possible that the inhabitants of this region supplied copper to the Harappans. Statite, a soft stone, was easily worked. Some beads are molded out of paste made with statite powder. These are extra things, okay. This permitted making a variety of shapes, unlike the geometrical forms made out of harder stones. So it was a soft stone, so it was more flexible. You can make many shapes out of it. And how these things was made remains a puzzle. Then specialized drills were there. Red color carnelian was there. Okay, here in this place. So this are not massive following can come. Which location is based on which metal, which mineral and all. UPSC have asked in the past. But again, as I tell, just 2-3 words random by hearting is not enough. Please read the NCERTs. Which of the following sources of rocks or minerals are matched correctly? Afghanistan, lapis lazuli, Sri Lanka, carnelian, South India, gold. Okay. So this again is in the, I think, Indus Valley Civilization chapter only. So they used to get all these minerals and also from where they used to source it. Okay, what are the source of their minerals intake? The basic class 6th NCERT it is, and class 12th there will be 3 textbooks in that part 1. Okay, the first part is ancient history. So class 6 plus class 12 part 1. And then you can do R.S. Sharma. These are the sources of ancient history. Okay, R.S. Sharma. These 3 if you do, not a single question will come outside this. Still, for additional learning, if you are very serious aspirant, this you can finish very quickly. And I have free lectures for all of this. And then this one, okay, Tamil Nadu textbook. Tamil Nadu, there is a class 9, 10, 11, 12. In that, wherever you see ancient history, that also you can read. So all this serious aspirant will do. I don't have to tell you, but still I'm telling. These are the best sources for ancient history. Don't do any other toppers notes and gist and all. So here answer will be B, 1, 3 only. Okay, so this carnelian is wrong. This is actually from our West India in Gujarat side and all, I think used to get it. We'll see. So Shortugai in far off Afghanistan is the best source of lapis lazuli. So first statement is correct. A blue stone that was apparently high valued, and Lothal, which was near sources of carnelian from Bharuch in Gujarat. Okay, so there we get this carnelian. So second is wrong. Then statite, that soft stone we'll get from Rajasthan. Khetri, I told you for copper. And South India, we get gold and even diamonds used to exist later. Okay, so overall, artifacts and settlements indicate a rural way of life in what are called late Harappan or successor cultures. Nageshwar and Balakot were specialized center for shell objects. Okay, this also you can study. Bangles, all these things. Okay, shell, jewelry, all these things are in this. Okay, Balakot, you know, the airstrike was there and that is why it is in news. So traces suggest that apart from small specialized centers, craft production was also undertaken in large cities like this thing. Okay, so these are small centers, but in large centers also it used to happen. Now, notably, bricks, though obviously not produced in any single center, were of a uniform ratio throughout the region from Jammu to Gujarat. So this is something unique. Okay, everyone are preparing bricks, but Harappan had such a system that everyone have a uniform ratio. What is its height, length, width, everything. They have uniform bricks across from Jammu to Gujarat. So that is the beauty of Harappan, and how it went into like non-existence. Nobody till now has been able to find out. Okay, because first thing is the script itself is not readable till now by anyone. Which of the following are true? James Prinsep deciphered both Brahmi and Kharosti scripts. Both Mahavira and Buddha belonged to oligarchies. From the 6th century BC, Brahmanas began composing the Dharma Sutras. So again, NCERT question 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3 only. So this is already, I think UPSC have asked this. Okay, the first and second statement UPSC already asked it in different format. So you as an aspirant are expected to know it. If you're a beginner, 24, 25 aspirant, it's okay. You can learn it slowly. Okay. So here answer is B. That is 1, 2, 3. All 3 of them are true. So James Prinsep, an officer in the mint of the East India Company, deciphered both the Brahmi and Kharosti scripts, 2 scripts used in the earliest inscriptions and coins. He found that most of these mentioned a king referred to as Piyadasi. Okay, this also UPSC asked, and that Piyadasi is actually referring to, they are assuming that it is referring to Ashoka. Okay, Devana, Piyadasi, Priyadasi, like that. Terms wherever you see in inscriptions, they have found out that it is referring to Ashoka's timeline and it will be referring to Ashoka the king only. Okay. Now, while most Mahajanapadas were ruled by kings, some of them were known as Ganas or Sanghas. Okay, where oligarchies, meaning, monarchy is what? Monarchy means one king and then there is the subjects under him. But oligarchy means many kings together, like a sabha they'll have, sangha, ganas and all, where powers are shared by number of men, often collectively called rajas. So both Mahavira and Buddha are from two different ganas, okay, meaning oligarchies and not monarchies. So in some instances, as in the case of the Vaji Sangha, the Rajas probably controlled resources such as land collectively. Okay, so they have land also, total combined control. Go and find out what is the name of the Sangha in which Mahavira was there and in which Buddha, that is Gautama, was there. Okay, each Mahajanapada had a capital city which was often fortified. Maintaining these fortified cities as well as providing for incipient armies and bureaucracies required resources. So from 6th century BC, Brahmanas began composing Sanskrit text known as Dharma Sutras. These laid norms for the rulers, okay, who were ideal to be Kshatriyas. Rulers were advised to collect taxes. Okay, you need money for all these things, right? Armies, bureaucracy and all, and forts also you have to build. So they made rules, Dharma Sutras. Inside that it's written how to collect taxes, tribute from this, okay, when you collect from people, it's called taxes. When you collect from this merchants, shopkeepers and all, it's called tributes. And then gradually some states acquired standing armies and maintained regular bureaucracies. Others continued to depend on militia recruited more often than not from the peasantry. So again, this rules, okay, that is the point here. Dharma Sutra had all these rules. Last question. The hero Charudatta was described as both a Brahmin and a Sarthavaha or merchant. This relates to, meaning in one book or in one work, there is a hero, Charudatta. He was described as a Brahmin and a merchant. So which book are we talking about? The Mudra Rakshasa by Vishakadatta, Devi Chandraguptam by Vishakadatta, Mritchakatika by Shudraka, Kumara Sambhava by Kalidasa. So this again are 4 different books and author which you can by heart. That also can be asked by UPSC as a match the following or something. Okay, but nowadays we have seen UPSC asking the storyline, the main theme or the storyline of that book is given and you have to identify the book. Okay, like we had a question like Malavika Agnimitram by Kalidasa. That was the answer. Question was like something, a king falls in love with something like that they gave. Okay, a love story of some 2 people. They gave a line like that and you have to identify the book. So it's not expected that you go and by heart these books and all. You don't have to read that. But in NCERT itself, this kind of meanings of one-liners are given sometimes. Okay, that UPSC will pick and ask. And you have no right to complain that UPSC is asking tough questions. They are asking you because it is there in your textbooks. Okay, so here, answer is C, Mritchakatika by Shudraka. Okay, all these lines which you see, right, I am taking from NCERT only. So Sanskrit text and inscriptions use the term Vanik to designate merchants. While trade was defined as an occupation by Vaishyas in the Shastras, more complex situation is evident in plays. Okay, it's a play such as Mritchakatika written by Shudraka, a 4th century CE textbook or a play. Here, the hero Charudatta was described as both a Brahmin and a merchant. That is why the complexity. Okay, because usually Vaishya caste is the one who do the trade. But here, he is called Brahmana also and he is doing trade and merchant work also. So that is why that confusion, that is what is written here. A 5th century inscription describes 2 brothers who made a donation for the construction of a temple as Kshatriya Vaniks. Okay, so Kshatriya is different one, Vanik is a merchant. So like this, combinations are there in plays and books and also people, different ideologies were coming out. Okay, and it's all mentioned in your NCERT. So please see to it that you read Spectrum, R. Sharma, Satish, Chandra, Nithin, Singhania, Tamil Nadu textbook, NCERT class 6 to 8 and 12. Okay, for prelims especially. Between that class 9, 10, 11, it is okay if you don't read also. Because whatever you read from there, right, you will get in other world history textbooks like Norman Law, Arjun Dev and all. So that is why that is not important. And learn according to timeline. Practice the names, previous year questions. We have 16 test of history, which I am giving as separate packs also in case if you see like this, Spectrum separate, R. Sharma separate, whichever is your weak section, take it and practice it. I guarantee your score will be doubled and you will score 100 plus marks, which will obviously is bigger than even the general category cutoff these days. So please try to get it. The complete pack is also there. This will help you clear any question which comes in history. Okay, that's my guarantee. So these are different videos you have to watch and tomorrow ma'am will come up with tomorrow Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday geography environment will come. So thank you and have a nice day.